Once upon a time in a bustling city, there was a big park where people came to play and relax. In this park, there lived a playful and friendly dog named Benny. Benny was a beautiful brown dog with a wagging tail and a heart of gold. He loved playing fetch with the children and taking long walks with his owner in the sunny park. One day, while Benny was playing his favorite game of fetch, a sudden downpour of rain began. The sky turned dark and the wind started to blow. People rushed to take shelter, and Benny's owner had to leave the park for home. Benny, all wet and alone, started to walk back home when he heard a faint meowing sound. He followed the sound and saw a tiny kitten clinging to a tree branch. The kitten was soaked and scared, and Benny could see that it was too afraid to climb down the tree. Without thinking twice, Benny ran to the tree. He looked up at the kitten and barked a few times to get its attention. Then he started jumping up and down, trying to show the kitten how to climb down. "Don't be afraid," barked Benny. "I'll help you. Just take your time and climb down slowly." The kitten meowed sadly and shook its head. It was too scared to move. Benny understood that the kitten needed some encouragement, so he climbed up the tree a little and gently nudged the kitten with his nose. "You can do it," said Benny. "I'm here to help you." The kitten took a deep breath and slowly started to climb down the tree. It was still very scared, but Benny's encouragement gave it hope. Slowly but surely, the kitten climbed down the tree and landed safely on the ground. The kitten was so happy to be on the ground that it started purring loudly. It rubbed against Benny's leg and looked up at him with gratitude in its eyes. Benny licked the kitten and barked happily. He was so glad that he had helped the scared little animal. From that day on, the kitten followed Benny everywhere. He became her hero, and she wanted to be with him all the time. They played together in the park, and Benny taught her how to be brave and kind. Soon, the news of Benny's bravery spread throughout the city, and he became known as the hero dog of the park. People would come from all over to visit Benny and the kitten, and they would tell each other stories about his bravery and kindness. Benny didn't do these things for fame or recognition. He simply had a kind heart and wanted to help those in need. But even though he didn't seek out praise, the people of the city made sure to honor him. They built a statue in his likeness and placed it in the center of the park, and every year they held a parade in his honor. Benny loved the parade and would always wear a special collar and a red cape. He was very proud to be the hero dog of the park and to know that he had made the people of the city happy. As the years went by, Benny grew old and gray, but his heart remained as big as ever. He continued to help everyone he met and to be a good friend to the kitten, who had become his best friend forever. Many years later, when Benny was an old and wise dog, he would often tell the young puppies in the park about his adventures. They would gather around him and listen to his stories. And he would always end his stories with the same message: be brave and kind to everyone. And so, the legend of Benny the Brave Dog continued to live on in the hearts and minds of the people of the city and the animals in the park. And we can all learn from his example to be brave, kind, and helpful to those in need. The end.